from Canada every single night. Oh, but it'll be good to have a biometric thumb scan over at the bar. Jason, what are you thinking? You know, we were talking about that Smith woman earlier. This is the person that has banned Michael Savage and 15 others. Remember, only 10 of the names are actually released. Who knows who the other 6 people are that supposedly aren't allowed in the UK anymore for their inciting. It may incite criminal violence if they come here. Really? No, I believe that. Don't you understand? And it doesn't matter. 30,000 people have the ID card anyway. 70,000 by the end of the year. Just take it. It's more convenient. You'll never have to carry a bill again. It's great. We'll be back after this. It's the Info Warrior with Jason Burmis, prisonplanet.com. Well, you know what? They want to take away our YouTube. We'll just go to Blip TV. I'm going to create the Blip TV account, and there is still one thing out there that they haven't really cornered us yet on. They haven't banned us from the iPhone, although I'm sure that they may. But even when they do that, there's AlexJonesRingtones.net. That's AlexJonesRingtones.net. Just another great way for you to get the word out. They want to censor the YouTube channel? How about being on a bus or in a crowded street and all of a sudden your phone starts ringing and it's Alex Jones on one of his superb 20-second rants? You know, you're going to get somebody's attention. Hey, what is that? Hey, you never heard of Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.tv, The Alex Jones Show? It's a great way to support us here and really promote the show and promote the information that we bring to you. AlexJonesRingtones.net. That's AlexJonesRingtones.net. Now we are joined by my guest for the evening, Ernest Hancock. He is, I'm not sure if he's the founder, but he's a member of We Are Change Arizona. FreedomPhoenix.com is the website, and he has taken the initiative to do something outside of the internet. What a novel idea. You know, take to the streets. He better watch himself because civil disobedience, according to the latest DHS report, that's you know, extremism and terrorism, and it's a bad thing. But we still have our First Amendment right, and I think that civil disobedience is a great thing, but this isn't even disobedience. All they're going to be doing is talking to people, handing out 10,000 Obama deceptions, or I'm not sure if they're all going to be Obama deceptions, but hopefully they are, because Obama is coming to Arizona State University on May 13th. Hopefully we can get a buzz around and really get some legitimate questions to, you know, if he takes them, to Obama and the administration. Thanks for joining us, Ernest.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So how did you get the idea to do this? I mean, obviously you've been involved pretty heavily in the Patriot movement for quite some time now. You've run for office, which I think is great. But what made you, decide that this was the best thing to do, having Obama come to the university?
Well, what happened was I didn't ask for Obama to come. But once we found out that he was coming, well, of course, we wanted to take advantage of it. It was a young gentleman named Andrew and his wife Gwen that approached me. We have our Freedom's Phoenix workshop where we have a television studio and radio studio and print shop and putting in silk screen for T-shirts. We have sign production, cubicles, phones, faxes, computers, editing. I mean, we're rocking and rolling. We're aspiring to be you guys. But what happened was this young couple came up with the idea that they wanted to distribute 10,000 DVDs to the ASU students when Obama came, and it just evolved into a large project where they had a lot of support from everyone. The main thing was that we wanted to make sure that this information got out before he got here. I'm sorry?
No, you're still on.
So what we did is we produced, we're getting up toward 15,000 because April 15th, around the post offices and with the tea parties and so on, I spoke at the Arizona Tea Party, and we distributed, at least 3,500, 5,000, so we had to, ramp up and collect more money and make more. Well, we've been distributing them for the past, over 2 weeks. So
okay.
The ASU student body is already infected. Today,
well, that's excellent.
This last weekend, starting Saturday, they started the pirate radio station, and they just looped the MP3 of Obama deception on the radio station.
I want to talk about that on the other side, because that is an ingenious way to get your message across as well. All these micro stations help us out as well, folks, and by looping our videos, replaying our shows, you help get the message out that way. We'll be back after this. It's the Info Warrior with Jason Burmis, prisonplanet.com, Infowars.com. All right, folks, we are back. It's the Info Warrior with Jason Burmis. We're joined by Ernest Hancock. And if you're in the Arizona area and you're not a member of We Are Change or listening to this, we would like you to join. FreedomPhoenix.com is the website. And you're telling me now you have almost 15,000 DVDs to give away?
No, they're already being given away.
Oh, I gotcha.
We probably got about 6,000 left. But, yeah, no, we didn't wait. You know, we wanted to make sure that the minds of the students were exposed to this before Obama got here. And
Gotcha.
So, of course, I'm sure they're freaking out. You know, what are they going to do? We had Phoenix police helicopters flying low over our workshop in a circuit, you know, getting license plates and stuff today, but that's standard operating procedure, so, you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's par for the course. How did you get all these?
I'm sorry?
How did you get all these burned? Basically, you must have had a team burning right around the clock to get all this done, right?
Well, we have, it's called Vin Power Digital, I think, is a manufacturer. We had two of them. We got a third 11-stack DVD duplicator just recently. We had two of them during the Revolution over a year ago. We've already done over 40,000 DVDs of other stuff. You know, Freedom to Fascism, we did a lot of those. In fact, this DVD that we're passing out is a double feature. We compressed Freedom to Fascism and the Obama deception in one DVD, so they're getting a double dose.
Well, that's excellent, because, you know, I think Freedom to Fascism is really the best movie out there that pretty much focuses solely on the fraudulent IRS and money system, as well as the Federal Reserve. And, you know, Aaron Russo, God rest his soul, really still needs to be commended for that work of art, because it hasn't been matched since, especially on that subject matter.
You know, he, about a week before he died, a week and a half before he died, was the right before the Iowa straw poll, and we were out there doing this, and there was an event in Jackson County, which is where the Natural Law Party guys are, the Transcendental Meditation Maharishi guys, and that crowd in the plaza there were chanting in the Fed, in the middle of the ocean of corn. You have the Natural Law Party guys, when Ron Paul was there speaking, chanting in the Fed, and I called Aaron, I'm like, look, man, you win. You can go out happy. You did what you wanted to do, man. These guys, they get it. And very appreciative of the impact that his movie had, because he really wanted to he's been for decades wanting to try and have this kind of impact, and I think he did. You know, I know he did.
Well,
and,
you know, I think it's evident that he had a great impact in the fact that his movie was the one featured in the MIAC report as subversive material, as well as Ron Paul bumper stickers. We just had somebody detained in Louisiana for having a "Don't Tread on Me" bumper sticker. And, of course, they tried to demonize the group Campaign for Liberty, which is all about taking the government back for and by the people and having good people like yourself run for office. How can people get involved? I mean, I know that Obama is coming on the 13th, but you said you still have a few thousand DVDs. Tomorrow is the 12th. If there is somebody out there in Arizona, how can they contact you and become a member of We Are Change and join the effort?
Well, the We Are Change Arizona is just some of the kids that, you know, they do a lot of stuff. A lot of them work through Freedom's Phoenix, but it's their own thing. You know, Freedom's Phoenix is kind of it's not really a parent. It's more of like a Liberty Nexus. We do a lot of stuff, and it's really a news site. But what happens is because we provided the workshop for them to be able to do whatever they want, and we don't try to tell them what they can or can't do. We just try and help them. It's just a buzz of activity. And in fact, there was a gentleman that came from Dallas, drove out here today because he heard when I was on Alex's show Monday, and heard that, says, I'm going. He showed up today. He's out at ASU right now with them, passing out more DVDs. They have one of their, we have the FM transmitter. We have 3 of them, and one of them they took and put in a car with an inverter, and they're up on top of one of the parking garages transmitting right now. And it has a little audio mic thing, you know, it goes to, you know, the MP3 that they're playing, but they also can plug in a microphone and do a live show from on top of the parking garage. and they're having fun. So it's just been inspirational for a lot of people to do a lot. And this is not just this. This is just a really good example, making use of Alex's movie to show what can be done in freeing young minds to the truth. Because this Obama thing is very short-lived. I mean, these kids, they were very hopeful for the kind of change that he had promised, and, you know, escalating the war in Afghanistan and Pakistan and, you know, bringing on another country or going, you know, it's just a slap in their face. And I'm not sure what kind of, you know, counter the bad guys are going to have to this. I mean, I'm just kind of disappointed that Freedom's Phoenix wasn't listed on, you know, people that should be watched.
Well, it might be listed in the classified reports, and be careful what you wish for, because we don't have a localized document straight out of Arizona yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually was named in one of the